fellow Helldivers, Thorin here, and we're enjoying a little bit of the motorcycling while there's a thunderstorm going on. That being said, today we are actually going to go ahead and talk about the DSS and how it looks like it's going to be the end of it, and what that means for the future. We're going to go over all of that, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic.
So fellow Helldivers, today is a day of great celebration. Glitch Unlimited actually did a great YouTube video breaking it down, but Sony just removed the remaining blocked regions. The review bomb cape is actually, coming into the game, and the devs actually answered a lot of questions. I am not going to talk about it too much in this video. Glitch did a great job covering it. If you guys want to go ahead and get more information, I highly recommend checking out his video. He's a great YouTuber who also covers Helldivers 2 news, and it's always good to support other members in the Helldivers 2 community. That being said, we're going to be talking about some, leaks today. The first thing actually isn't so much a leak, but it is important to know that satellites have actually been sabotaged. A deep space satellite near Super Earth has failed. The Illuminate appear to have planted interference devices during the battle for Super Earth. A task force is actively working to restore system integrity, and it looks like something is going to be happening very soon with the Illuminate. That being said, we actually got some new subtitles that were leaked by Astro, and it is important to note these are story spoilers, so do be aware of that before you go any further into this video. And there's some very interesting stuff here. One that really particularly stuck out to me is the Democracy space station was a cost we had no choice but to pay. It will be rebuilt larger, stronger, and more democratic. And there is some audio from Coretta Kelly, which we're going to play right now. There's no visuals for this yet, so you're going to have to watch my absolutely mundane and mediocre gameplay while you listen to it. So I apologize in advance for all the horrible gameplay you have to witness while hearing the new stuff going on with the DSS.
Good evening. I'm Coretta Kelly. The Ministry of Expansion released an evacuation warning for planets near the Meridian singularity following a sharp spike in dark energy radiation. Experts believe that the wormhole has been held open by a constant flow of dark energy from the Illuminate invaders. Now, it appears that flow has ceased, resulting in an unstable singularity on the verge of catastrophic collapse. The Ministry of Truth states that this is the latest act of vile escalation from the Illuminate cult. Super Earth will not be terrorized by a space-time warping bomb. Citizens on affected planets are advised to report signs of dark energy radiation sickness, such as boils, floating, and loss of democratic reasoning. That's Liberty's latest. I'm Coretta Kelly. Good evening, I'm Coretta Kelly. The Meridian wormhole has been safely collapsed with minimal consequences. The fearless Helldivers enabled the daring launch of the Democracy space station, converted into a giant nuclear bomb, into the center of the singularity, where it detonated with over 10 trillion megatons of explosive force. The controlled collapse of the wormhole prevented what could have been an unimaginable catastrophe. The scientists who determined how to collapse the singularity have been awarded the Presidential Medal of Super Freedom. In a collective statement, they said, "We were completely sure this would be safe. It's no surprise that it worked. We knew what we were doing." That's Liberty's latest. I'm Coretta Kelly. Good evening. I'm Coretta Kelly with breaking news. The Illuminate cult has triggered a catastrophic collapse of the Meridian singularity, releasing a massive wave of dark energy that has destroyed multiple planets in its vicinity. Experts believe the dark energy radiation from the event could be even more destructive in the long run, affecting up to 60% of the entire galaxy. And, according to the Ministry of Science, the fabric of space-time could be damaged in ways we do not yet understand. In a statement, the president said, "Now is not the time to mourn. Now is the time for justice. We will mourn when our citizens are no longer threatened. We will mourn when democracy is safe. We will mourn when every last Illuminate is purged from existence." Coming up, will listening to war stories during pregnancy make your baby more patriotic? More after the break.
So overall, this is actually pretty monumental, and I do think it is going to be interesting to see how the DSS is rebuilt, and I think it is finally going to lead into the clan system, and we're going to talk a little bit about that if you don't know about the platoon system. So let's dive into it. One thing that Iron Sights let us know, and we kind of talked about it the other day in a video, is that they are going to be adding their own emblem system. There's going to be an emblem frame, emblem system, emblem background, change emblem layer, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of customization with this. Tunes are 100% coming. We've seen them in the game files, and there's some information we got about it. According to Asunder, who went through the data mine files and found a ton of stuff, there does exist clan-wide stratagem cooldowns. That meaning, as a unit, you will be able to call in certain airstrikes or certain objects or certain stratagems that will be able to be used as a team-wide thing, meaning you won't have to carry as many individual things, which is a great way to strategize on mission. There are three very important ones that Asunder was actually able to confirm which will be coming with the clans. The first one is going to be the Sief, which is a clan stratagem. It's possible only one player can have it per squad, which makes sense. This is basically something that will call in a bunch of NPCs to assist you, and so if everyone had it, well, it'd be kind of a giant mess. Along with that, the nuke and the carpet bomb that we've also gone over in gameplay does appear, according to Iron Sights and Asunder, to also be specific clan stratagems. He also talks about the entire squad would gain access to medical supply stratagem, meaning that you would even be able to get stuff that you wouldn't if you went in with a normal squad. The cooldown of this stratagem is shared between all squad members, which is pretty alluring. He went on to say, it seems like you can pick from right now, resupply or medical, but do keep in mind, this is a very early version of that. Now, in addition to this, in all the clans and platoons, there will be separate ranks, and it goes from company commander at the top to commander to officer, officers, private, and then privates. And so it does seem like there are 6 different classes, and then you can have multiple different members in your platoon. Along with that, one really cool feature that they're also adding to this is that there's going to be a legendary super sample, and it's for ship upgrades, it looks like, specifically tied to the clan system. There was a great breakdown of the clan loadout with an analysis from Commander Rod. Clans and platoons will have their own station. Clans can be leveled up, which might be directly tied into station upgrades, which we just talked about. Upgrading requires resources, with the new resources being introduced, such as Legendarium. Stations are mobile and can be placed in orbit of specific planets. Fighting on the surface of the planet with your clan station will actually give you a buff. The buffs are unlocked as you level up your clan, like those super samples we just talked about, and moving the station will actually have a cost, whether resource time or time-wise, meaning that it cannot be free, and moving a station is always a strategic thing. You gotta go ahead and predict the enemy's next move and place your station at the right planet as soon as possible and be the first to fight and reap the rewards, or wait until you know for sure, because you might be wrong. There will also be clan platoon leaderboards, most likely to display the most effective clans platoons based on liberation percent galaxy-wide, and the other option is in-clan leaderboards for players. They also went ahead, and this comes from tier 5 NPC, that let us know that there are 4 unique clan functions, as you can see here. There looks to be a science one, a defense one, a hammer one. I'm not sure what the other ones are, maybe a building, but there's also going to be brand new clan zones and locations that he showed us, looking like there's going to be 3 different drop ships, some factories. These are placeholder images found in the file, once again due to tier 5 NPC, but my favorite part of this is there are going to be clan ranks, and you'll be able to move up through it with different insignias that you can see here. And I think this is going to be one of the best additions to the game, most notably because, well, we are getting brand new stratagems that are specifically designed for the platoons. Tier 5 NPC was actually able to show us gameplay of it, so I'm going to go ahead and play that right now, and you guys can see all the stratagems we should be getting when this launches.
Delivering payload.
Permanent outpost destroyed.
down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the DSS possibly being destroyed, and do you think the platoon system will come in after it? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where we're covering more Helldivers news on the daily. Until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Praying manage democracy.